Welcome to another Maz Play video. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off with Spacebourne 2.
First have a registered route. For this, first.
Okay, so where we last left off, we were trying to figure out how to go through the warp portal. So we're back now. We're going to re-look at the tutorial to try to see if we missed a step to figure out how to hail the station so that we can get through the warp drive.
Activate the mouse cursor and select the Stargate from the list in the right corner. When your permission is approved, a path will be drawn for you. When you follow this path to the end, Stargate sends you to the next system on the route.
Okay, so we got our course all plotted in. We figured out how to hail the warp gate, Stargate, warp drive, whatever it's called. So we're just gonna edge on closer and wait to see if this track, and here we go. This is what we didn't get last time because we didn't know the process, but now that we do, everything's mapped and plotted, so we should be able to zap to our destination.
Destination reached.
Okay, so now that we're through our destination point, the person that we're going to go talk to appeared in the upper left corner. The gentleman with the blue face and black tattoos. So we're going to try to get our ship oriented in the right direction, get our course plotted, and get over there to that station straight away so that we can progress the story.
Weapons online. Warp drive online.
So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different navigation points all over the star map. We finally found the one that we're looking for, so we're gonna go ahead and warp on over there. But there is a lot of plot points here on these galaxy maps because it can get a little confusing and take a little bit of turning left, right, up, down to get oriented. So it looks like we made it to our destination.
Warp drive online.
Or at least closer to our destination. This planet might be in the way of where we need to go, so we may need to warp somewhere else just to get around the planet and then warp again to where we're trying to get if it's on the other side. So once again, going to turn left, right, up, down, try to get oriented and try to get either jumped out of here away from the planet so I can go around it, or do something else so I can get to my destination. Now it looks like flying around the planet is probably not a good option because, as you can see, the planet is barely moving. So with all space games, be it
Weapons online.
Star Citizen, Starfield, it doesn't matter. You really can't fly around the planets unless you're using warp drive. So just the nature of the beast. So I'm gonna try to get myself oriented, try to get to the other side of the planet so I can keep the story going.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Exiting solar system star gravity. In 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so all I wanted to do was get around the planet. Instead, I chose a destination that was extremely far away. So now we're stuck in this long warp drive sequence. Now we're gonna have to turn around and get back to the same system we just warped from, just so we can get to our quest location. But yeah, just an unfortunate thing when it comes to all kind of different warp points you can go to. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to how far away that warp point is from where you started. Otherwise, you're just wasting a lot of time.
Weapons online. Warp drive offline. Warp drive online. Warp drive offline. Warp drive online. Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Exiting solar system star gravity. In 3, 2, 1. Warp drive online.
Alright, so we're back to the galaxy we started at. Looks like we found our destination, so hopefully we can work there and we'll show up at the where we need to be instead of in front of another planet. Alright, this time we flew by the planet and we're actually made to the space station, which is where we wanted to be. And now that I know how to do hailing, I can do the docking request.
Services please dock to the port reserved for you in the next minute.
Alright, so we'll proceed with the docking procedures and get our ship landed and head on in for continuing the quest line.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, so it looks like we got some merchant stations here. Got a ship manager, probably to check your ship inventory. We got some armory, different weapons and armor here that we probably can buy and sell any excess. We got a couple other vendor stations here. We got some ammo refill stations so that all of our guns are topped off at a cost, of course. And looks like we got some other items. Looks like some improvements to our ships, weapon systems. And looks like here we can buy different model ships. Now they're all very expensive, as you can see in the 1.6 million just for this one. My current ship, it looks like, is worth 396k. So I guess they take that much off the top of the price of the new ship. But yeah, I guess these are our options for upgrading our ships in the future. I guess when I have $1, $2, $3 million, this would be something that I revisit. Hopefully that we'll get some quest ships so we can save a couple $1,000,000 bucks. But if not, we'll just save up all our quest mission money and come back here one day and get a better ship.
This is the final boarding call for passengers booked on Flight 372 to Carlin Planet. Please proceed to Gate 3 immediately. The final checks are being completed, and the captain will order for the doors of the spacecraft to close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call.
So it's almost like we got like a little spaceport set up here. A bunch of different things. You got some bounty hunter booths here. You got some other vendor machines there that I saw previously. And you got a lot of different passengers here just kind of wandering the hallways. So our quest marker is in here, so we just got to find a gentleman. And most likely we're going to probably ask some questions about the robot that we got in pieces to see if he can reassemble.
How can I help? Of course, that's what I do for a living. Let me see the pieces. Now that's a beautiful thing. It's been decades since I've seen a similar model. It must be more than 50 years old. Fascinating. Yes, I can do that, but it will cost you both time and money.
We are now inviting those passengers with small
Okay, if I should be repairing this guy, it will cost you something for sure. You need to understand that it's pretty hard to get the right spare parts, but I fear that without those, I won't be able to get him back to life. Now it depends on you. I could do that for you, but it will cost you a significant amount of TY, and it will take at least 2 hours. But I've got a proposal for you. Instead of paying me, you could do a small job for me, while I'm putting your robot back together. Otherwise, just pay me 600 TY, and come back later. It is easy as I said. I have not been able to reach a friend for a while, who has been living on planet Zunvars. I want you to check him out for me. Great. I'm adding the location of the place where he lived to his scanner. Please let me know as soon as you reach him.
Dear visitors, the launch ship for the Terrax system will leave today at 44:00. The next flight will be in 231 hours. Passengers going to the Terrax system can be requested to go to the domestic spaceport at 14. This is the final boarding call for passengers booked on flight 372 to Carling Planet. Please proceed to gate 3 immediately. The final checks have been completed, and the captain will water the doors of the spacecraft will close in approximately 5 minutes' time. I repeat.
Okay, so as always, nothing is ever free in this game, but it's a situation where he's willing to help me, but I gotta help him first. So off we go to yet another quest to help this gentleman out, and hopefully this will get us one step closer to getting our robot reassembled.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input. Warp drive online. The surface align process is completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Something wrong. Check Corin's lab.
Landing gear deployed.
I knew it. These are Corin's men, and I'm sure they know you're here. Don't stand a chance against the mercenaries of Corin's with that equipment of yours. You need better equipment. I know where Corin hides his stash. Let me show you.
Okay, we're gonna take a moment to get familiar with the character equipment menu. Different guns, different slots. I never really took the time to get familiar with it, so we're just gonna kind of look around here and make sure we have the right
drop
loadout.
ships approaching your area. Get ready.
Okay, so I'm still not sure why I'm not able to switch out my armor. Maybe I'm not high enough level to wear it yet. Same goes with some of the guns. I'm not able to switch them out, so I'm not sure if it's a level restriction or if there's something else going on, but I guess this is something that I'll just figure out as I play and go through the game over time.
Yes. Dead. How? Damn it. I told him not to mess with Quinn. Wait a second. Do you see any AT documentation around? It should be in a small mechanical box. Damn! It must not fall into Quinn's hands. Fortunately, we had a tracking device attached to the AT document. Just wait a sec. I know I'm asking a lot from you, but Curran stole the AT document and is about to leave the atmosphere. You must catch him immediately. According to my screen, there's a cargo ship directly overhead. The AT document must be in a container on that ship. Please don't let them escape.
Landing gear retracted. Weapons online.
Of course, there are fighters defending the ship.
The weather looks really cool. This is like a pretty cool scene from a movie with the long cargo ship up in the sky, so pretty cool. Got a little dogfight going on here, but ultimately I guess our destination is up on that cargo ship, so we're going to take these guys out, then get up on that ship to achieve our objective.
Target destroyed.
Damn, the cargo ship is accelerating. If it leaves the atmosphere, we lose it. Damage its engine now. Good, it can't go anywhere. Now get off your ship and get on top of the cargo ship to check the containers one by one. I'm sure it's in one of them.
On planets with gravity below 14.2 ms², you can use the spacesuit as a jetpack. For this, eject from your ship. When you have a surface to land on, you can shut down your jetpack with the G key.
by me taking out the ship, it's pretty much dead in the water, not moving. And I guess that's why I can just hover right on top of the ship, eject, use my jetpack,
That takes the cake.
go down and start looting it.
drones. Watch out.
It's pretty cool. Pretty unique. I haven't seen this in other space type games where you can do so many spacewalks, or in this case airwalks, with jetpacks and stuff. It pretty much ripped through my armor, but luckily my shield is starting to come back online. So it looks like I have to get to all these green little markers, which are inside the cars. There's a...
No, it is not in here.
Oh, and we get some loot chests too while we're in here. So this would be just kind of a one car at a time, hit up every green search area. And meanwhile, we're getting shot at by, I don't know if those are spaceships or if those are drones or robots or what. But luckily, we got a machine gun that's, yeah, they look like little drones. So luckily, our machine gun is able to take them out before they eliminate our shield. So we're gonna keep it moving. Clear all these cars out. Hopefully, there's some really good loot in there as well.
Not here. Damn it. Please keep looking. Here it is. Please bring it to me at any cost. We can't let Quinn get those. Wait a second. We can't leave any evidence behind.
So we've got all the loot.
The
There's
middle
one more
container
car with some
carries
loot in
gas
it.
canisters.
I want to make
With
sure
their
I
help, we
clear
can
that
destroy
out.
the ship.
Oh, there's no loot in here.
Now go and shoot
Just
the
our
gas
objective.
canisters until they catch fire.
Feel like there's some
Be
propane
careful.
tanks in
If you
here.
shoot more than necessary, it will explode while you're on it.
Okay, so we got to blow up the cargo ship while we're getting shot at. Then make kind of a mad escape, a really fast escape before this whole thing goes detonates on us like a big.
Okay, that's enough. Get out of there and get on your ship.
Okay, where's my
now.
ship? All right, we're gonna get up out of here before that thing blows up, takes me and my ship out.
Hurry! Barrels are about to explode.
All right, my dude, calm down. We're gonna get there.
That's it.
Ooh,
I
that
can't
was
thank you.
really close.
Please bring me the AT documents. And
Pretty
as
cool
promised,
mission.
the robot is about to be repaired.
Warp drive online. Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
All right, so a successful mission, and we got some decent loot out of that. So while we go to the space station to drop this stuff off, we should be able to make some decent little profit from selling all the stuff that we don't need or don't want to keep. And you never know, we'll eventually make our way up to the millions so we can upgrade our ship. But we got a long ways to go for that. So We're gonna go ahead and
Request granted.
get inside here and turn this in and hopefully get our robot worked
In the
on.
next minute.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, that was a bad landing job. We're gonna go ahead and redo this landing
Landing gear deployed.
and make sure that when I get out my ship, I'm not floating in space.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
Alright, and we're down. This time we'll be lined up. So, also, this time, I think this is a great spot to put a bookmark in it. And as we make our way downstairs, we're going to come back and finish this up in a separate new video. Turn in our quest items, sell some of our loot, and keep the story moving. So far so good. Really like that last mission with the cargo ship and the guy panicking, telling me to get on my ship. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this some more. So as usual, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.